welcome, Leo, to your 2020 yearly reading. We have the same layout as I used last year. So what we've got is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So for you, Leo, for January 2020, you have the Sun, and then we've got the Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles. July, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Knight of Rods. This one I've pulled a clarifier, the Five of Cups with a clarifier, the Ace of Rods, and this is for October. November, the World, and then December, the Knight of Pentacles. And I just got a sense something was trying to come through here, so I asked for another card to clarify this one, and I got the Ace of Pentacles. All right, Leo. Let's begin here. So right at the start of the year, January 2020, you've got the Sun energy, which is such a lovely way to start a new year because it makes you feel so happy. This is happiness and joy and good luck, good fortune. This is success. There's a lot of accomplishment and success attached to this. And it's like you feel, you know, when they say you've got a sunny disposition, happy, joyful, blissful, content. That's this energy. So wonderful, wonderful. It can link to some things in the cards like travel with the Sun, and then you've got the animals, the horse, and the babies and children. So there may be some connections there for you. Now you've got a couple of fives here. One of them I've brought I picked a clarifier for. This one is February. Now, this can sometimes come along when we are being a bit hard on ourselves. We might be comparing ourselves to some other person, or if we're trying to set something up, a business, we're kind of comparing the business to other people's business. And it's not always a good place to be, because what this can do, it can take us into that mental energy of everyone else is okay and I'm not. They're better than me, I'm not as good as them, poor me, you know, and it can attach to the victim and martyr mentality as well. So all I would say is February, just be careful that you're not being really down on yourself, Leo, that you're... Be careful of social media as well around this time, because that can do it for you. When you're watching the news, when you're reading the news, when you're on social media a lot, it can trigger us so easily. And before we know it, we're in this real negative mindset. And this is what the Five of Pentacles is. Also, you know, a similar thing here with the Five of Cups. This is later in the year. This is October. But just be careful. If you feel that you're starting to think, oh, they're better than me, or oh my gosh, they've got it, I haven't, or they're doing really well and I'm not, just try and avoid the news, try and avoid social media, you know, maybe go on a detox, a social media detox for a few days or a week, and just get yourself back to who you truly are, which is this, you know, the Sun, the happiness, the joy. March 2020, we have the Four of Swords, which says that you might have been... Perhaps lots has been going on here even, you know, especially for some of you if you're traveling, this could be a really big time for you. So this can come along when we need to rest. We need to rejuvenate, recuperate, get ourselves back on track, find ourselves again. If we've got a little bit lost here in this energy, this is coming back to yourself type energy. It's also another message, if I was to put these together, Leo, that what's been triggered here, you need to look deeply into this, into your subconscious, because this can be a subconscious energy as well. So if you're being triggered, it's for a reason. It's probably you've got an old pattern, old limitation, old belief that's in your subconscious that you're not aware of, but it's making you feel a bit down on yourself, Leo. And the universe is saying, you don't need that anymore. You don't want that. So, you know, do some exploring. This is potentially a time for exploring deep within the subconscious as well, for any self-sabotage, any limitations. but I don't think it lasts too long, because look at this. We've got lovely Nine of Cups in April 2020. This is one of your wishes coming true, because this is the wish fulfillment card. Something good, something great, something positive is happening for you here. And I mean, I love this person's face. I mean, isn't that just adorable? And this is very similar to the way you feel in the sun energy. You just feel like happy, content, blissed out, just like, oh my God, life is wonderful, life is perfect. So you've got this a couple of times right at the beginning of the year. I love that. Just be careful that you're not being triggered and you have a bit of a wobble there. So May, we have a great energy again, and this is all about you heading in the right direction, you know, heading towards calmer and easier times, Leo. If you felt as though things have been a bit choppy, stressful, difficult, this comes along to say you are heading in the right direction now. You've got your boat pointing in the right direction, and off you go. June, you may have a decision to make, and it may be as a result of perhaps one of your wishes coming true, which allows you to move into these calmer times, these easier times. So you might have some decisions to make, and that can be the Two of Pentacles: choices, decisions, prioritizing things, moving things around, adjusting your priorities. Can also be you juggling many balls as well. So maybe that what happens here, you want it, you know, you've wished for it, but it does mean that you're busy for a bit of time here in June. And this could just be juggling all of your priorities, your to-do list, what needs to get done. And it could just feel very busy, busy, busy here. But ultimately, things are turning around for you, Leo, because in July, this is what we have. This is good luck, it's good fortune, it's a wonderful card for prosperity and abundance and wealth and money. It's a great card when you felt like, oh gosh, this is taking forever, or it's difficult, or it's hard. This comes along and turns everything around, you know, on its head, really. If it's been difficult, then you suddenly start to get doors opening for you, and things working out in your favour if it's been a little bit stagnant. So this is lovely. As I say, there's fate and destiny attached to this one as well, but good luck and good fortune is the order of the day for July. Oops. They're so close together. The Moon card says, just got to let go, trust, and have faith and go with the flow, Leo. It's also a card to say, look beneath the surface. Do you remember we had that here as well? So it is definitely connected. There might be a couple of times through the year where the universe is saying, look, just let go here a little bit. Just surrender to this. Keep an open mind. You don't have all of the answers yet. This is another message of this Moon card. You don't have all of the pieces of the jigsaw. You don't have all of the answers yet. And that's okay, because do you know what I feel for you, Leo, in this year? That something incredible is trying to come through. And this is what I had a real strong sense that I needed to pull some clarifiers. And I don't normally do it in the yearly readings. But I did for you, and I felt really strongly that it's almost as if something is bubbling under the surface, and it's really getting close to manifesting and coming to you and coming into your world and your life. But it feels like there needs to be some internal adjustments to really allow the door to open and to all those incredible opportunities to flood in. But this is an energy where it says you're going to have faith and belief and trust. There are things happening behind the scenes that you're not privy to, you don't know about. It's not shown itself to you yet, Leo, but it is there, it is happening. But what you need to do in order to get into the right vibrational state so that you can attract it into your life is let go of any remnants, any residues of self-sabotage. This is what we've got going on here, these messages: potential self-sabotage, negative thinking, negative stories that where you're really down on yourself. That's what I feel like the universe will be doing for you in this year. It's like shaking off those final residues of limiting beliefs and negative doubts and patterns and stuff, so that you can allow this to start. Because in September, change is afoot, and this is what the Knight of Rods is all about. Change is happening. It's starting to really kick off now. I think you get like loads of glimpses of it here, and some good stuff is happening. But I feel that towards the end of the year, that's when it's really starting to come through in a big way. This can mean that it's going to happen quickly, suddenly, unexpected. All of a sudden, you've been working and working and working towards something, and here it is, and it's just like whoosh, here it comes. There's a real rush of energy with the Knight of Rods. A lot of excitement. It could be a lot of passion as well, depending on what the change is, if it's a relationship. But even if it's something like work or what you're doing with your life, suddenly you're inspired, you're excited by it, you feel really, you've got the passion, you've got the drive, you've got the determination. This is that sort of energy. There's another message that goes with this, which I love, and this is where you feel like you've escaped from a really difficult situation, because I do feel that these are really like trying to come through for you, Leo. And I do think for some of you it could be around the September time, or certainly you are in that energy that allows that to happen, and an offer, invitation, opportunity comes your way, and you suddenly think, oh, thank God for that, like I couldn't do this any longer. I wanted change. So this is like relief as well that comes with this. This is a real relief. Now, this is interesting because we've got the Five of Cups here, but I felt like I wanted another card to help me understand what was going on here. Five of Cups is where you're focusing on the negative. Your mind is just looking at everything that isn't perfect, not right yet, rather than what is perfect and what is absolutely incredible about your life. And I said, help me understand this for Leo for 2020. This is October, and they gave me the Ace of Rods, and this is telling me, and this is where I got all this stuff where I'm sure something is dying to come through for you. This is a new start. This is a new beginning, exciting new beginning, exciting path opening up for you, one that you can really be passionate about, and that's going to be in line with your heart and soul. You're going to love it, love it, love it, love it. So I just feel, this is why I said there just feels like some remnants, just some little things that you need to resolve and sort out and let go of and release, Leo, so that you can allow, because this is negative thinking. I feel that is stopping this. I do. I really do feel that it's stopping that. It's just, and we all do it. Sometimes we don't mean to, but it's our negative patterns and our old ways we've got into. So I would urge you to do some inner work this year, some change work. There's loads of stuff on the internet, how to change your beliefs, and I think that will really make a difference, because look at this. In a minute, when I put that on top of there, you got the World card sandwiched between two aces, the Ace of Rods and the Ace of Pentacles. And that's how I know, Leo, that this incredible start wants to happen for you, and it's just these little pieces of work you need to do. The World is a big chapter finishing, a new one opening. Fate and destiny, lot of success attached to this, lot of achievement. This feels so right for you, Leo. So right. This is November. And then we've got December. You've got another knight that says change is happening. We know that. This is very real. This is very practical. Pentacles. I love the fact that we've got the Knight of Rods and the Ace of Rods, the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. These are really powerful cards. Now, the Knight of Pentacles says that this change hasn't been a quick overnight thing. This has been, it's taken you a bit of time, Leo. It's been a bit of a process. I know that because of all this other energy that's been going on. However, that said, it's going to be good. It's going to really set you up for the future. And I don't know why I did this, but I just felt like I needed to. I wanted to clarify that. And I said, tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. And they gave me the Ace of Pentacles. So what is happening? This is about your new start, but in the physical material world, in real life. It's to do with, this can be to do with health, practical things in the home, property, real estate, money, wealth, prosperity, work in life, business, you know, that sort of thing. And now when we look at it, you can see that you have some incredible opportunities for new starts, new beginnings, and things going your way. Especially, I mean, this feels like you can't hold it back. That's what that feels like. The only things that are like, you know, like the minor hiccups is your inner world, your self-sabotage patterns. So, yeah, I feel like it's quite a big year for you, Leo. But do whatever you can to get yourself back to you, because I think some incredible things are starting to come through for you. I hope it's a really good year for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching.